my friend's swamp buggy out here, but I guess we got a swamp buggy now. So I'm kind of planning on going to Holopaw. Oh, we're definitely lower than we should be. Water's coming in. I don't have snorkel, so that's the last thing I want to do is get water in this engine. Smell some smoke. All right, we're up a little bit here. Rear view camera before I run into something. All right, well, I am going into Suburban Estates, Holopaw. I mean, even coming on this road's been worth it so far. I mean, I parked up at the community park. I've never been here, so this is already way better than Ocala National Forest, because you might see like 5 people out there, or 10, I don't know, but so I'm gonna make my pass of all these guys. Hopefully they don't try to avoid some of these rocks, but this road alone has been worth the trip. Definitely glad I didn't bring my Palisade down here though. Yeah, you gotta, oh, get there. Oh no, oh jeez. Well, I'm in. I'm gonna avoid the mud so far. Let me build myself some distance. So I know on my land the Maverick R doesn't like romps as much as the X3 with the belt. I ain't got no winch. How should we take this? All right, well, we're coming up to our first challenge already. Should have recorded that last little bit. I got out on my own, so you might not believe it, but it wasn't that hard. All right, we were definitely low on that. I don't want to turn the wipers on yet. Maybe find me a hose. All right, well, I'm already wet, even though I have a window. So we haven't even gotten back to this camp yet. My foot's wet somehow, not sure how. Hey, this is Mark with Guard Trail Adventure. So I'm out here at Holopaw, my first time here, Suburban Estates, just trying to hang out with one of my, so it's kind of the first little swim hole we came up to, kind of walk out there. But the Maverick R has just been acting like the mud machine that it is. So definitely having a lot of fun. All right, at this point, I don't really even care. People probably, are watching my videos, but this video probably will not get watched like that much because it's really kind of messed up a little bit. And here's why. So the day that I went to Holopaw, or the couple days before, I wanted to buy the Sony phone. I kind of wanted to have the most easiest, best experience. So I bought a Sony phone. I was recording between this phone and the Sony phone. So really, to try to transfer those things over, it's possible, and I have, but it just caused so much time consumption and pain, it hasn't even been worth it. So without going into a whole bunch of detail, who really cares about that? That has been the problem. Then I took that back and bought an S24, so I've tried to edit things on that video, on that camera, and talk about basically real quick what I'm going to talk about here. So there is footage on the Sony camera that is not going to get uploaded. Basically, I got to the camp, and then after that I started recording. So really, what was recorded at Holopaw is very limited for this video. I won't do another video on it because I need to kind of perfect what I'm doing, or make it better. So I'm out here in the rain. Let me kind of turn. This is kind of the walk of shame in the rain for this video. So real quick, the edit that I did, real quick, Holopaw is an awesome place to go. It's definitely a place that has been there a long time. It's an old place. It's definitely a place that it doesn't have like a fast track area, and I'm not really sure if Florida really has any of that. It's definitely kind of like a muddy, boggy place, like my land here. If it's raining, or kind of like any other place in Florida, if it's dry, it's going to get a lot of dust. There are a lot of interconnective trails, and it is I think a 10,000 acre area with several thousand acres, or several acres, that are just not really accessible because they're in a wetland area. It's definitely a huge hangout for side-by-sides. I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds of side-by-sides there, versus like when you go to a Ocala where you might see 10, 20, 30, maybe 50 people, but we're talking hundreds. So you can get in there easier than like River Ranch. You can go with a friend. I guess River Ranch is really restrictive on who has a key. And to live there, people do live there, but it's a small minority. But you can live out there really free, but you'd be off grid, which, whatever. I'm not going to go into details about all that thinking. So do I want to go back? Yes. Is it 100% family friendly? No. Are there a lot of people just drinking, or what the Bible calls drunkards? Yes. But overall, it's definitely a place, if you can get into it with a friend, go check it out. The prices have gotten a lot higher, I think, recently, but I'm not even sure about the history of the prices. Or maybe just looking off of like realtor.com maybe isn't the best place to get the cheapest price. Anyway, as I was saying, this is kind of a video of humility that I kind of just threw on the end. I need to get this out there because that was the next step in the process. The videos that are going to come up are related to the work that I've done on here, which is a lot. So I'm almost there, but not really. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. But there's a lot coming soon. I'm focused. I have the camera that I want to use. I have the editing way I want to use it. So the last problem with this video, it's not going to stream in Ultra HD, which is like a big problem. Or it may, I'm not sure. So I think I've learned from my mistakes, and hopefully things will all be streamed then in Ultra HD versus the 1080p. All right, thanks again.